Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. Kaneko was a member of Nijisanji. They graduated around, I believe, late February, around there, and they moved on to QUITVTUBING. Soon after, around March 2024, they moved on to QUITVTUBING. QUITVTUBING was their previous name, of course, and they decided to make it into a VTuber persona. They were IRL streamer for a while. They decided to make it VTuber persona. And why do I mention them? Because now, this Ex-Nijisanji member has decided to quit and apparently leave VTubing. VTubing itself, not his IRL persona, but VTubing itself. So let's see what happens here. I do want to go over it, and I do want to, because, you know, he does yap quite a bit. I will have it kind of on a bit of a faster one, so I do apologize for that, for those of you who don't like it being too fast. I do try to not use up your time with too much mumba jumba.
Like low-key mistreated. Like I was tired of being scapegoat for like what was wrong in like eight different situations that I really didn't ever start or involve myself in. Feels like we're on a date. Okay, don't be saying all that shit now. Yo, back the fuck up. The reason I went back to facecam instead of VTubing is because to be honest with you, like the facecam stuff was doing better on other platforms, like better on YouTube. I don't know about live viewership. I don't really know if it impacted that too much, but in terms of like growth potential, it's better. And also, like, I don't really get the benefits of being anonymous as a VTuber. I don't get any of the benefits from that because people already know what I look like. I was not a VTuber before. And I also feel like the VTubing community, not the content creators. The content creators are dope, but I feel like the viewers don't appreciate me, to be honest. So I've been kind of like just doing my own thing. Not gonna lie. I feel like I can't do anything right in the eyes of the general VTuber fan base, so I'm just gonna move on and do what I want to do because I'm tired of like trying to fit in, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care anymore. That's also part of the reason why I haven't been being a VTuber as much. I feel like ever since I started doing less VTubing, I've gotten like less for everything. You ain't see my flesh face plastered on none of them news, but you damn sure if I said half that I said with the model, oh, it would have been in that in 2 seconds. I will still use the VTuber model, and I will still use my character design because I really like my character design. I think epidemic did a really good job. I spent like half a year plus on the design, so I really do like it. And also I like being a VTuber because not gonna lie, yo, I can stream without my fucking lights on like this. Well, I mean, I have my ceiling light on normally, but the branding, the model, and the master brand makes it fun. Yeah, I went neither. See, as a VTuber, you need a few things, and there's like 2 routes you can go, and I went neither. Collected hot guy, and I'm neither. And I feel like most guy VTubers do feel the need to, I guess, like fit into the mold of like horny baiting or like doing that sort of stuff. And I don't ever blame them for that. Like, I don't think it's bad.
So he continues going on. I'm not going to go too much further into this, but he said he wasn't liked in the VTuber community. He wasn't like, well, here's the thing. When you say certain things against people who are, for example, when he said something against Sayu, and he said something against people like that, and others, you can have your opinion. Everyone's good. I respect people's opinion. But when you go and start S-ing on someone's parade, when you go and start actually being aggressively against them and start trying to start beef, or at least seeming to start beef, people are not going to like you. It's not a surprise, Quinn, that people didn't like you in the VTuber community because of the way you started. You started very aggressively. You started drama. You started a lot of drama. At least it seemed like it from what I saw. You started a lot of drama. I may be wrong. You may be only 10% of what you did, but that 10% was put out everywhere. Even in your IRL persona, it was put out everywhere. And since people already associate you with your VTuber side, of course it's going to be that way. I mean, when you randomly go off on an unhinged rant about someone in the community has come to sympathize and willingly associate with people like Daff, who actively went around trying to smear Doki's name, well then, no S, you're gonna draw, ire from indie fans. What do you think, like, Quinn, like, he wanted to like you? Hell, even I saw Kyo, I didn't know it was past self, I admit. I gave him a chance when I saw him dunk on a girl Sayu like that. That's when I draw the effing line. Sayu is not a perfect person, of course, but she's human, but she apologizes for everything she's done. Things like that. So it's the behavior. And it seems like this is just me talking out of my ass, which I tend to do a lot. It means that when you push those things, those are the things people are going to hear. If you don't like being in drama, don't create drama. That's what I try not to do. But, you know, sometimes drama does follow you. But Quinn, if this means you're going to be creating more normal content, less drama content, and being more careful with what you say, I hope it works out for you. I don't have any hatred against Quinn or anyone else that I talk about. It's just I am going to, say what I'm going to say because they are a public figure. They made themselves public, and that's why I had to say what I'm going to say. Quinn wasn't as aggressive as he was, whether IRL or in VTubing. His VTuber career would have been so much better. And one very last thing, if I didn't mention it before, my big qualm and everyone's big qualm, just my last word on this, I'm going to make sure it's short, is the fact that he is taking no responsibility for what he has said. He's pretty much putting, from what it seems like, the blame on everyone else except for himself. People don't like that. People will not forgive you if you do that. That is my last word. We have Rina Lucsper, which is a VTuber who's been around for a bit, but she's doing a re-debut. She's doing a bit of a re-debut. She's going to be getting surgery for Rina's vocal cords, removing the bilateral cyst. She says here that she's making a donathon throughout the month of November. It's going to start November 11th, and it's going to continue to the 30th. She's going to remove those cysts so she doesn't lose her voice. Been going through various medications over the past 2 months, but unfortunately the doctor mentioned that since I have not improved as expected, I've been needing surgery to remove the bilateral vocal cysts, which is a unfortunate thing because it causes her pain to talk, which means she doesn't talk, she uses TTS, she uses that kind of stuff. For when I get back to being able to talk without so much restraint. Medications I'm on right now is the last batch before the surgery. Doctor said basically she has not been able to recover very much. She is not given, like, the medicine should have helped her get better, but it didn't help her get better enough. It says, I was absolutely crushed, and it's like the one thing I was passionate about, taken away from me, but it's not like me to just take misfortunes to the face and not do anything about it. Haven't debuted yet, at least officially debuted. She's streamed, of course, but not officially debuted. There's still so much I want to do. I want to make more shorts, get my own plush toy, merchandise, a lot of things that VTubers want to do. Voice is the most important part of a VTuber, so I don't want to give up streaming. Streaming has put me through college, so it actually helped her go through college, and has taken me out of my darkest times. I'm no longer alone, and I want to push through so I can always be with you. The donation will start November 11th to the 30th. I'll be streaming at least 8 hours whenever they can. Will not be able to use my voice throughout. During the first day, I'll talk more in depth about my diagnosis and future procedures to be done, but I will have to stay quiet and communicate through chat or TTS for most of it. I'll make sure to read out the donations whenever my voice is feeling alright. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to support myself and be a VTuber for almost 2 years. Let's both do our best to make this last forever. See you Monday. Your presence will be very much appreciated. She has a throne, which at this point, let me just refresh, has reached 2.18k of her 2.2k goal. So she has a throne goal, and then she has the goal, of other people doing other, on Twitch, because not everyone's going to go to throne. Not everyone's going to do it through throne. Some people want to do it through Twitch to get the benefits of doing it through Twitch, TTS and that kind of stuff. You're going to do it through YouTube if she does YouTube, etc. They're going to use their own ones. And of course, I wish the best for her in this endeavor. And I wish a speedy recovery from vocal cord surgery, because even clearing her throat and stuff like that can irritate any kind of injuries she's going to have. We have Kizuna Kip, who has recently had an issue with a place called Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is a place where you can buy the rights to use music on your YouTube videos. So what you do is you buy a license to use their music, and then you connect it to your YouTube channel, and through that they should be able to tell you, okay, you're using this music, you do have a license for it, we're not going to copyright strike. Let's see what happens.
Sound, copyright on YouTube, etc. So obviously I do have my other channel, Kip Reacts, which is kind of what takes most of my time at this point, doing number of reactions, especially when I'm going, 3x videos, hour-long reactions, etc. But what has consistently been the bane of my existence has been false DMCA claims. And let me explain. So naturally, I uploaded what I thought was a really cool reaction, right? Really cool creator that I thought was awesome. And I get copyright claimed by Epidemic Sound, obviously, once again. So naturally, you look at this and go, okay, well, that's fair. This is something that happens. It's just part of YouTube, right? False DMCAs or DMCAs all the time, to which I would agree, absolutely. The issue here is that I have an active Epidemic Sound license, and that's where I'm starting to get a little upset with Epidemic Sound in particular. So I do have an active account. I'm obviously not going to share details on it. I was told by a manager of Epidemic Sound that I have to, well, we're not going to have your custom plan. We know you want to make more channels. Acknowledging I want to make more channels than 3 down the line. You will use our commercial plan. We're not going to allow you to go with a custom offer, right? Okay, that's fine, whatever. To which I've never received follow-up back on that. I have no idea who to even talk to in regards to getting that fixed, addressed, or adding more channels onto this, because this was what was pitched to me, despite me clearly saying in emails I have, correspondence, I want to add more channels down the line. So I clearly have an active, right, commercial license to Epidemic Sound. Okay, cool. So, okay, well, but it might be something wrong with their system, it's probably a one and done thing. Except it's not. On Kip Reacts, I have multiple videos on Epidemic Sound. Now, older ones I will dismiss, right? I will dismiss older ones because I was not on a license. So obviously when we start getting down to, year plus ago, okay, I get it.
So the big rundown. In order for us not to go through everything that is being said, he has a license to use their music. This is not the first time that I've heard of him having an issue with Epidemic Sound. I remember him now. He's had it for over a year. He's had it like a year-long type of thing with Epidemic Sound. It is just really, really BS. If your channel is connected to it, you have a commercial license which allows you to use it as much as you want, or at least it should from what from what I saw there. They should not have to, you should not, as a creator, have to go to them and be like, hey, I have this here, it's connected to my channel, you know what my channel is, I'm using your stuff because you give me a license, a perpetual license to use it as long as I'm paying you the yearly thing, I'm paying you this money, why are you doing this? The problem with this is, they take all your money when they copyright claim that. When they claim your money, they take all your money. or they take your viewership, or they take, because like if you all of a sudden go from having it be regular, like green bars, to the red one where you're copyright claimed, your viewership drops. You drop, like I've seen it happen to a lot of my videos that have been copyrighted. I go from maybe, let's say, just an example. I've never gotten this high, but let's say, for example, you're a YouTuber who gets 100,000 impressions, not views, impressions, as in 100,000 people it's shown to. When you're green, you have that. When you're red, it'll go from that to maybe 10,000 that are shown. So you get a 10th of that. Because YouTube likes showing videos. If you get copyright claim, they can't show videos. So they're going to be like not happy with you for getting that claim, and they're not going to push you out. That's just the way it works. It is unfair to him. It's unfair to any creators out there have to deal with this. He is, like I said, it's not the first time he's had to deal with this, and it just hasn't been fixed. I hope it gets fixed soon. And Kip, you know, that's why I'm putting it out here, because I do hope it gets fixed soon. This is very unfair from Epidemic Sound. A lot of people may not know about this person, but it's a VTuber, VSinger, VRapper, KuDaN, announces indefinite hiatus from November 30th. I will show you their Twitter, which I searched for. It's KuDaN here. This is their, you know, they've been doing covers. They've been doing other things out here. They've just been active and, you know, doing whatever they can to make themselves stick out, make themselves be strong and everything. So here's what they mentioned here. KuDaN will be going on indefinite hiatus as of November 30th. Although there's only a little time left, we would appreciate your cooperation. And here is what it says. KuDaN announces indefinite hiatus. Thank you for continued support of KuDaN. I will be taking indefinite hiatus from activities on November 30th, 2024. The reasons for my hiatus are generally positive. I have not consulted anyone or been forced to do so, and it's entirely my own decision. Although it is a hiatus, it's essentially the same as retirement, and the possibility of a return is close to zero. I've expressed it this way formally. I would appreciate it if you could fade out gradually when you take a break from activities rather than doing some sort of, you know, retirement stream. So he's not going to be, from what it looks like, he's not going to be doing a graduation stream. He wants to fade, you know, right off into the sunset without a graduation stream. Maybe a last stream, maybe a stream. His last stream is going to make it a little bit more special, but not a graduation type stream. There are many twists and turns, but I think I'll be able to enjoy my activities in my own way. Thank you very much to everyone who has supported me, even though I haven't been very active up until now. There are only a few days left, and we appreciate your continued support about future accounts and videos. The accounts will remain available until December 31st, after which the accounts will be deleted, everything gone. Please refrain from saving or reproducing videos from this channel, etc. It's not gonna, I don't know why, maybe something seems weird. For people to really want to make it disappear like this, it's odd, because usually, like for myself, if I were to retire, I'm not going to, but if I were to retire, I would absolutely want to leave a legacy, leave something behind. Even if I'm not active in it, I would like to leave something behind. No problem with posting or leaving up videos posted by collaborating partners or videos that are scheduled to be posted in the future as is. So foremost, so tiring, once again, thank you for your support so far. And of course, people down here are saying, I ferry my Kamiyoshi made a big impact on my life, so I don't know what I'll do without him, but I've somehow already gone through the stages of grief within the last 2 hours. He's gonna hit me again soon. Watched so many other VTubers graduate, retire, or be terminated, but never one to whom I've ever been held so close as KuDaN. So I honestly don't know how I'll behave the remainder of the month. All this content will be available until the end of the year. After all, relevant accounts under his name will be deleted, along with upload content. Any collaboration content will remain respective to the collaborative partners. Has to refrain from uploading. You can save it to your own computer. Honestly, you can save it to your own computer, and then, you know, you can keep it there. He doesn't want it to be public, but you can save it for future watching for yourself as kind of like a history of the person that you had at Kamiyoshi. I know other people have done that before, and that I don't think goes against his wishes per se. I think he just doesn't want anything to be public. He doesn't want anything to be publicly safe, because I mean, at the end of the day, yes, a person gets to decide what's public when they retire, when they graduate, but not what people hold close. I'm of that belief. You don't get to decide what people will hold close and keep close to them and keep for their personal viewing. You don't get to put that out there. You can put like what you would like, but if they want to, if they like you that much that they're going to be putting it, I personally will have no issue. I don't know if anyone else will. I don't think it's right to have an issue with someone having it for their personal stash. I understand having it out there, but personal stash is one thing I'm like, yeah, people can have. VShojo, the girls, recently, it looks like pretty much all the girls there, recently did a Disney, I think it was Disney villains. Well, they're all, of course, female villains. Disney villains song, music video. And it's a bit late, but this is an awesome music video. All of them are awesome, but Kudo, oh my god, man, he slayed in this. Honestly, he really did. I mean, of course, Kudo being the only male in there, as far as I know, is not, you know, gonna have anything crazy like that. So, here we go. Disney villain mashup, Kudo right there. And he shat in the mother toilet. I heard this part. He sounds so good.
You're just in time. Villains stalk this night. Now steady your beating heart. you're in for a fright. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared.
Oh
for
my God.
sensational news.
If you don't know this one, that is Scar's original song that he did in Lion King 1, the original animated Lion King. So that's awesome. Let's move on because I'm gonna get copyrighted for this one.
A shining new era. Oh, it sounds so good.
Yes, that's fruit.
You better pay attention now.
Oh, nice. Oogie Boogie. Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is, if you guys don't know, that's from the Jungle Book. I forgot the name. King Louis. King Louis from the Jungle Book. So Ramatana to do King Louis. That's awesome. She did Gaston. Oh my God. Zentreya doing Gaston. That's absolutely amazing. They had Haruka be the one from Coco. The Remember Me from the Coco one.
Revenge will be sweet.
Freaking oh my God, from Anastasia, the villain from Anastasia. They had her be the villain from Anastasia. Rasputin. There you go. Had her be Rasputin.
When the curse turns out to be
Jafar? Who's Jafar? Who's Jafar? If it's okay. That's Keisan.
his personality.
Okay, perfect.
7-foot frame wraps along his back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Another one. This was from this is about We Don't Talk About Bruno. This is absolutely We Don't Talk About Bruno. Freaking forgot the name of the movie, but this is oh my God. This is We Don't Talk About Bruno. Oh my goodness, okay. Of course Michi doing that one. Let's see this one. Let's see Kudo.
Told you so. No, Rapunzel knows best. So if he's such a dreamboat, go ahead and put him to the test.
He did the fairy godmother, or like the evil mother, the evil mom in Rapunzel, in Disney's Rapunzel. Oh my God. Encanto was the one for the way we don't talk about Bruno. Encanto was that one. Hilarious.
Mother knows best.
He slayed on that one. Oh my God, that's from Princess and the Frog. That's from Princess and the Frog.
I can read your future come true. I got voodoo.
Yep, nice. So they did all of them. Of course, I'm doing little bits and pieces. Hopefully, I don't get copyright struck for this thing. But if you suddenly hear things being muted, it's because they got copyright struck. But they slayed in this one. Holy crap, they slayed in this one. That is amazing. Wow. It is insane to see them slay that much. It is like, I knew they were cooking something, but holy crap, like Kudo slayed in that one. Mother Knows Best from Rapunzel. All the Disney classics, all the Disney new and Disney classics, all there to make it all wonderful. And of course, a amazing thing to see there for all of them to do. And that is just, wow, I'm still flabbergasted at that. Dokibird talks about Dooby joining Phantom Teeth 3D concert. As I covered several days ago, I believe it was on Friday, when it was announced, Dooby is going to be a special guest at Phantom Thief, along with B and others out there who are going to be like intro to everything. So interesting, and I always thought the singing and dancing stuff was the reason Dooby took the train. From the vibes in the first stream, I would say she got out to get more freedom for making whatever she wants. I think that's more what it is. I think that's way more what it is. So here we go and take a look at this. Let's see what she has to say.
If you guys don't watch Twitch, another important announcement over at Twitch is that I made on Twitch is that Dooby is our third special guest for the Phantom Thief concert. You guys do not follow me on Twitter. I'll post it on Twitter too, because I know it's like a giant special guest. It was I said it before on stream, but it was a very I'd say last minute addition. So for those who don't know, Dooby will be our third special guest at the concert, which means we will be singing with Dooby.
Nice.
So we have a special song we're preparing with Dooby, special song and dance preparing with her. So look forward to it. I'm really excited. It was a surprise for me. me as well. I almost leaked it on the Minecraft stream. I almost leaked it during the Minecraft stream. That was the guest that almost leaked out because we knew it was gonna. We found out it was gonna be announced. It was gonna be announced today, and I almost leaked it. But yes, we do have one more final guest to be announced. But yeah, that is our third special guest. Very excited to perform with Dooby. It's honestly like never thought I'd actually perform with her, so it's very exciting. And I'm super duper excited. I know I'm excited a lot. The teacher was like, this is a different teacher, by the way, because I have 2 different teachers for different songs, because like I don't want to get like my head like explode and stuff. So for this teacher, I didn't dox myself this time, so she doesn't know who I am. This time I didn't dox myself. She's like a total beginner, and she was like, and then while we were learning to dance, she was like, "Are you sure you don't dance?" And I was like, "No." I was like, because she's like, you're learning really fast. Are you sure you don't? You've never danced before, or you don't dance?" And I was like, "Well, last year I did dance lessons for a concert." So she was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Or maybe, but I still don't dance. God. So anyway, she was like, "Oh, okay." Like I was like, "No, I'm not singing either." Like the one I'm doing the concert with, like she's the singer dancer. I'm just there.
She's just there. That's what she says, and that's what she's. He's very, 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 of course, always very humble. She's always very humble. So yeah, it's one of those things that, yes, of course, it's gonna be very interesting to see. And I just wanted to give you guys that little rundown of what's going on with Dokibird in her own words, because I already covered that Dooby's going to be a part of it, but I wanted it to be in her own words to figure out, you guys can see the full amount of how everything's going. AZKi, the wonderful GeoGuessr Hololive talent, who moved from Inunaka Music when that went defunct. They moved to Hololive instead of, graduating. Now she's having a gorgeous kimono on November 15th. The new costumes will be revealed this new year with 3D. Don't miss it from 9 p.m. to November 15th. It's gonna be a 3D. Nice. Usually they don't do that. Wonder if this means all Hololive gonna get 3D New Year's outfits. I wouldn't think so. AZKi's 3D because that's what she uses. This New Year kimono from AZKi is the one she already has. She debuted it last year's New Year. She's revealing the 3D version of it, so it's not a brand new kimono. It is the design that she had last year. It's just that she is having it in 3D now, which is very nice. Revealing a 3D version of it might take a decent chunk of work to make the 3D version, so it might be fair for your AZKi only. To help others get the 3D versions as well. For 2D versions, the New Year's kimono, consider that Advent got theirs this year, the year they debuted. I would not be surprised if Regloss and Justice will get theirs this year too. Might not be enough time to make Flow Glow's kimonos for this year, but if anything, they will get theirs next year. So here's what it is, and here's her saying her message. AZKi's new costume 3D unveiling. Finally, the new costumes were revealed this year will be 3D. Don't miss them from 9 p.m. on November 15th. And also, just to push out there, after that, there's going to be a full-on, during that, it's going to have the 6th anniversary live right after that. New costume 3D unveiling, 6th anniversary live with special guests, happy announcement at the end. So this is the full thing that she's going to be having on November 15th, on Friday. It's going to be her 6th anniversary, where the kimono is going to be in 3D and everything like that's going to be in there. Wanted to give you guys the full rundown of how everything goes. Imagine Raden's kimono. Wonder if it'll go fully traditional look or Western fusion. Hairstyle's pretty close to her previous default look as well. Yeah, that hairstyle's the short cut. Yeah. Her outfit situation is a big unusual as it's recently been upgrading models. Interesting in contrast to Sora, who's been through so many model tweaks. There's like a chunk of outfits mothballed. So it's good to see them having new outfits. It really is good to see them having new outfits. And I'm glad AZKi is one of the ones that's getting her 3D kimono this year. Welcome back to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up and coming channels of all different shapes and sizes. And today we're talking about Mipyun. I do this because I want to create a better community, a better VTuber community, a better community in general. I just want things to be positive overall. And that is what I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue doing that overall. So here we have Mipyun. They are Seiso Snail Angel VTuber on Twitch. Here we go. Here is their about section, which we're going to take a look at. And then we're going to take a look at the videos that pop up, of course, pausing anything that pops up here so it doesn't interrupt the flow. Mipyun, Miki, Mipyun, whatever you want really. Languages: English, German, some French, some Japanese. So polyglot. I like casually play games and do crafting and cooking streams. My favorite part of streaming is talk in a chat. I talk a lot and sometimes I am loud, so be aware. My goal is to entertain you and make your day just a bit better, which is always nice. It's always nice to see someone that wants to do that. Now, of course, there's the intro there. Let's take a look at something that they did 15 days ago.
I'm Mip, and I'm a snail angel VTuber.
Snail?
Yeah.
So cute. Ew. I mean, yay.
I am slimy, but you know. I'm not. No, not in a disgusting way.
There you go. A little bit of community razzing as people tend to do. And here we're gonna go to their YouTube channel. When they have a YouTube channel, I always put that down there. Of course, everything's gonna be in the description down below. Here is their YouTube channel. They have been doing as much as they can to put out both actual content, like you know, videos, longer form videos, and shorter stuff too, because you know, not everyone has a ton of time to do everything. But still, you can see here, they're doing shorts as well. So they're doing a lot of different things to try to push their channel up. And here I am to help them out in any way that I can. Of course, this is to just showcase them to you. You guys decide if you follow or not, but I do hope that at the very least this gets you some more eyes on your channel. And thank you again, Mipyun, for allowing me to showcase you. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.